Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for coming today. It's my great pleasure and honor to welcome you all to the AI for Global Development Forum, hosted by KAIST, Global Center for Development and Strategy, for short, GCOS. Okay. So our center was founded in the spring 2025 on a very simple but ambitious vision that science and technology and global development must work together to build a more inclusive and sustainable global society. So we meet today at a time when technology is advancing so much faster than our institutions and also social norms and regulatory frameworks, ethical guidelines, etc. And also this is a time when new opportunities and potentials coexist with new uncertainties. So in this forum, through the collective questions across diverse stakeholders, we try to better understand the challenges and think about constructive pathway we can take together. The photo is not the building of our center. Actually, it's one of the buildings in KAIST. So these days, truly, AI truly became a transformative driver reshaping economics and social political institutions in the very ways we understand knowledge and social value. So this transformation also provides very important implications for global development in redefining how international development cooperation is designed in the beginning of the process of development cooperation and also evaluated and also practiced on the ground. So this actually lays fundamental questions about what kind of development mechanism can emerge when science and technology and AI will be at the center of development practices. But we must recognize the reality because many countries still lack the access and also electricities and skills and educations and governance systems which are required to benefit from it. So scholars in ICT for development, if you like development, digital development, they empirically and also theoretically argue that pretty often the existing socio-economic gap and disparity can be amplified by new emerging digital technologies, including AI. So this disparity represents the abundance in an unequal world. So questions arise here. How can emerging technologies, including AI, be directed to expand human development across countries with so much different economic and technological starting points? And how can AI help bridge the gaps between academic research, policy, and practice? And how can we collectively act on these challenges? And also for Korea, in what ways can Korea as a bridge power contribute to an AI ecosystem that promotes shared global prosperities together with other development partners? So we have been preparing this forum within this context. So I'm really excited to have our wonderful group of distinguished speakers and panelists and chairs. So let me briefly enter the sessions that will structure our conversation throughout the day. So session 1, AI in a contested world, examines the paradoxes and existing tensions between the stakeholders and also sectors. So AI is a general purpose technology. So it is across cutting issues. So this session conceptualizes AI not just as a technological tool, but also a contested socio-political factor, shaping institutions, global development landscape. So we need more contextual understanding in terms of access to technology, affordability, and ecosystem and AI readiness in the field. And session 2, managing disaster and climate risk in fragile contexts, which moves us to one of the most innovative applications of AI, GIS-based mapping platforms, machine learning tools, and also remote sensing data, commercial neural network analyzed based on the satellite image. These kind of new tools, we address the climate change and also manage disaster, especially in the conflict-affected context. So this session will highlight how data and technology and institutional capacity intersect in high-stakes humanitarian context. And session 3 focuses on bridging research and practices and research network in AI. So it brings together perspectives on innovative research design and regional collaboration and the pathway that connect academic research with policy and practices. Finally, session 4, AI for planetary health. This has a thematic focus on global health. So we're going to discuss the profound implications of AI in global health and planetary ecological systems. So I'm sure that each of these sessions will provide very meaningful discussion and dialogues and new forms of collaboration across sectors and regions. At G-Codes, our center, we're deeply committed to building a multidisciplinary research environment, bridging the gaps between academic disciplines and methods. So I'd like to briefly introduce our 6 core research pillars, although we have a focus on AI and global development today. So number 1 is national R&D governance. How we can strengthen the strategic alignment between R&D and data-driven policymaking systems and institutional design in science and technology systems. Number 2 is international science cooperation. The history of scientific and technological advancement in human society is fundamentally a history of collaboration. So breaking through arises when knowledge flows and researchers connect and countries jointly build capacity. So we're studying how we expand global research networks and fostering meaningful cross-border collaboration. Technology sovereignty, number 3, and science and technology diplomacy together. There is a very important question: how should state actor, like government, manage the tension between strategic technological competition in one hand and the need for the global cooperation and shared challenges? So this is one of our kind of the research pillars in our center. Number 5, AI-enabled development cooperation. We also conduct empirical research and explore how we can utilize data and machine learning techniques to enhance aid transparency and improve intersectoral collaboration on the ground. And this work directly connects to our 6 pillars, AI for global sustainable development. We try to examine the evolving landscape of AI governance and try to define the roles of developing countries in global AI ecosystem. So this is why G-Code is by design a truly interdisciplinary research center. So we have Policy Brief, the series. The very first one was it's about international cooperation and the legal setting. And then we have global networks to understand how we can actually build up the sustainable AI ecosystem together with Oxford University and Uppsala University and also Mila in Canada. So we recently published the policy report titled A Blueprint for Multinational Advanced AI Development. And then we're going to prepare the follow-up one, try to just redefine the roles of developing country in AI ecosystem. We also have AI governance related research, and also the last one is based on the kind of a natural language processing technique. We try to utilize the CRS, OECD CRS reporting data scheme to enhance the transparency and address the lack of coordination mechanisms in the entire global ecosystem. So we're truly interdisciplinary research centers. Our work brings together scholars from social sciences, including science and technology policy, and international development, business and law and political sciences, and digital humanities, alongside with researchers from engineering school, such as computer scientists, hydrologists, and industrial engineering and environment studies. So I hope you will take full advantage of today's forum, and not only just to gain some useful information, but also to build a relationship, exchange perspective, and explore opportunities for collaboration across border. So this is truly what we need. In the academic community, we also need transdisciplinary research to tackling the different type of challenges and also opportunities in the field of AI for global development. So thank you so much for coming again. So we'd like to have a further collaboration with you. Thank you so much. Thank you.